HSN.com.
Hi everybody, you're watching HSN. My name is Marlo and it is the kickoff of our Labor Day weekend, but it's also the beginning of fall. And so this officially begins Chef Curtis Stone's fall visit. If you can imagine, summer went by really quickly, didn't it? Well, we are kicking off his fall visit with an incredible today's special. It's called the All-in-One. It's new, it's exclusive, it's metal utensil safe, it's dishwasher safe, it's oven safe, and these are pans that you're gonna be able to do virtually everything in. You guys ready? It's our star of the day, and here it is. All right, here we go. With over 1,800 that have already been ordered in the first show, this is your all-in-one. You are looking at a 4.6 quart deep sauté for your pasta, for your soups, for your stews, for stir fry, for frying your foods even. It's deep enough at almost 4 inches deep and certainly wide enough. It holds 4.6 quart. You're also going to get the 11-inch fry pan, which is great. We usually give you a 12-inch or a 13-inch. We wanted to give you a size that's something that you don't have, but also will perfectly create this, because these two pans, when you nest them together, now officially become a Dutch oven. And that's the magic of the all-in-one in this set. Here's what you need to know. You get both pans. The 4.6 quart sells for about $50, and we've got an if purchased separately. You can see it, and we can put that price up for you. It's about $49.99, so it's $50, and then your 11-inch sells for $43.60. Now, you're still paying the $49.99 for the 4.6-inch, but that $43 price for that 11-inch, you're only paying $9 for it, because our today's special price is $59.95. You get both pans, the lid comes with it. This is that incredible cook and look glass lid. It does have the steam vent insert there, and this lid works for both your 11-inch, and it also works for your 4.6 quart. So it works for both pans, and we don't stop there. We are also including 10 of the chef's favorite recipes that come along with it. So we've sold over 1,800. I wanna walk you through all the colors for you. 1,900 have already sold, by the way. Excuse me. 5 flexible payments all weekend long, so $12 to get this set. I mean, come on. I mean, so affordable for you to get our #1 customer rated brand. Red has been our top seller. 3 to 1, more people are buying red. It's the #1 accent color in kitchens around the home, and it's really beautiful. So if you want the red, we actually put the colors and the most popular selection on the day. So red has been the fastest selling. Then we've got the stone gray, which has been the second best selling on the day. Then the black. This color is called classic blue. Isn't that fabulous? I love that color. Here's your turquoise. Next to the turquoise, you can see 2 shades of blue. This lighter one right here is called blue slate. And then of course we have the white. You're getting this today at under $12. If you'd like to own it, come on in. If you're buying the today's special, I wanna hear from you. If you're interested in our new promotion, if you open a new HSN account, you'll get $40 off your first purchase. That'll take this today's special to $19.95. Chef, you couldn't buy one of these pans for $19.95. This is an incredible today's special. I'm so happy, right? Look at this, I'm looking at you. Here, 2 pans for, look at this price, $60. It's the quality of the pans. You have the #1 highest customer rated brand. I wanna say congratulations to you. Virtually every cookware piece is a customer pick. And Chef, you've sold 2.5 million DuraPans. You should really be proud.
You know what, Marlo, here's the deal. It works. It's that simple. I mean, watch, no oil or butter. You saw I just popped these down onto the heat. You can see straight away just how quickly the that starts to cook, right? I'll put peppers and I've got ham in there, and that's on a 5. Watch this. Talk about fast. Talk about even heating. I'm going to throw some wine. This is into my saute pan. So yes, You can steam, you can blanch, you can boil, you can roast, you can store, you can slow cook. But have a look at what I'm doing here. In here, into my white wine mallow, I'm going to throw some aromatics, right? I've got some lemon, I've got some bay leaf, I've got a little bit of peppercorn. I'm going to throw some onions in there so you can imagine that incredible flavor. And by the way, you guys, you can pick up on this. It's an incredible deep, look at that, super strong stainless steel steamer. It's also a step steamer, so it works on different sizes. But this is such a brilliant piece here, Marlo, because I go ahead, I drop a whole fish, and then of course my lid is included. So you are taking your lid home, and then you're taking home all 3 pieces. So I can stir fry, nothing sticks without any oil or butter, Marlo, and then here's just a testimonial to show you how strong it is. Watch this. I throw all my eggs in here, and then I can go ahead, and this, by the way, we're going to try and do this a little later on. It is my immersion blender. I call it the Blitz stick because it's so strong. Look, Marlo, even a stainless steel whisk in here will not scratch up my pan, right? So talk about doing an amazing omelette. I can do it without any worries that I'm going to scratch or damage my cookware. I come over here to where I threw ribeyes into the pan. You want a nice sear, don't you, when you're cooking a steak? Well, look at that. It doesn't get any better than with the DuraPan. You know, with non-stick, Marlo, you used to have to baby your cookware. And now with mine, you can really beat it up. The thing I love about it is it's durable, it's strong. 2.5 million people are the testimonial for it. Go and read all of those perfect 5-star reviews on all of our cookware sets. Now, the reason, Marlo, I love doing these little sets is that, yes, it's crazy value, and you get into it really reasonably priced. I know you're going to come back and buy a 13-piece set one day, because when you get this home, you, like everyone else, become addicted. But let me show you the animation, Marlo. Take advantage of this price, you guys. It's a crazy 5 flex pays as well. We start off, it is a 3-in-1. You're not getting 1 or 2 pieces, you're getting all 3. Stainless steel riveted handles give you extra strength. That means it can go straight into the oven, straight to the, straight off the stove as well. There's so many different things that you can do, Marlo, in this cookware. It retains that heat very, very nicely. I'm looking for a spatula there, Rochelle. Thank you so much. And then, of course, you need no oil or butter. Now, why is that important? Well, I spent some of my life, Marlo, being the chef on The Biggest Loser and trying to teach people how to cook healthy. And you're seeing it work as a Dutch oven there, and I'm going to go to the stove in a second and show that to you. But first, I want everyone to know this. When you're cooking at home, you might just put a tablespoon of oil into your cookware, and you think, well, it's just a tablespoon. Times that tablespoon by 365 days a year. Now, you're up to 21.5 cups. It's 1.5 gallons. It translates to 11 pounds of fat. Wouldn't you love to lose 11 pounds of fat? Well, guess what?
Yeah.
By not cooking with it, you will, all right? So if I was standing here selling you a pill and saying, I've got a pill that if you take it, you'll lose all this weight. Yes, it won't happen overnight with my cookware, but it will happen because you'll be eating healthier and you won't be cooking in oil, and it's a huge lifestyle change. My steaks are cooked. I know they're cooked, Marlo, because I can test them out, and watch what I can do. By the way, let me show you the cleanup, because we all know when you're grilling ribeyes like this and getting that aggressive sear that I've got on here, have a look at the pan. And yeah, I'm using a stainless steel tong, don't worry. It's not going to damage it. Here's the cool part. Even when I bake that on, look at what I can do, Marlo. I literally wipe all that grease, all of that residue out of that bottom of the pan with no effort at all. Yes, you can throw it in the dishwasher, but you just don't have to. I'm going to leave that on the heat, and I'm going to start cooking in it again. But let's go to the oven, because I want you to see, Marlo, that there's so many ways to work with this. Now, what I've done is I've thrown this in together as a Dutch oven. So I'm using the bottom and the top together because we've made these pans interlocking. We've done it on purpose, and yeah, I'm putting it down on my Trivets so I don't damage my countertop. Watch this. Have you ever gotten to the place, Marlo, where you want to roast a beautiful chicken? I mean, look at that. You know, and because of that high dome top, you're able to cook this. It's almost like pressure cooking it. You can see the chicken starting to fall apart. Look how tender and
Oh my gosh,
wonderful.
that looks so good. I'd love to have a bite of that.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love
Normally a
that.
lid would fit over that, but with this, The reason we've designed it the way we've designed it is so there's so many different ways that you'll be using it.
No, it's so perfect for right now and for the season that we're about to move in, which I think this is why it's been so popular. Rocky, give us an update and kind of get us excited about how many people have already ordered. This is such a beautiful cookware. I love it. Over 2,100 have been ordered. If you're just tuning in, this is our today's special. Isn't that great? Look at the shape on that, right? The curved body on that. It's like almost shaped like a wok, but it turns into your Dutch oven. It's a 4.6 quart, and I love it because it's pasta, it's soups, it's stews, because it's so nice and deep. It's about 4 inches deep. And everybody needs a pan like that. I mean, think about a 5-quart stock pot. This is 4.6 quart. And so it's an unbelievable value, and you get the 11-inch, and you get the lid, and you get the recipes with this. I wanna go over the colors because with 2,100 that have been ordered, you've got an opportunity to be able to hop on in there and reserve yours. We've talked about how exciting the red has been. The red is really beautiful. So red and black now are taking the lead. So if you want either the red and the black, definitely reserve yours tonight before you turn in for the night. Here's your stone gray, there's your classic blue, your turquoise, here's your blue slate, and then the white. In the classic blue, that's gonna be the first one to sell out on the day. We are offering this and everything today on HSN and hsn.com on 5 flexible payments. So that's throughout our whole Labor Day weekend, under $12 to be able to get the #1 highest customer rated pans to the tune of 2.5 million that have sold. Hop in there, you will love them. If you're a new customer, we give you 30 days to love it or return it. It's the most remarkable non-stick. It's called DuraPan. You can't find it anywhere else. No one else has this. It's all in one. It's all brand new. And it's because you can do so much with it. Let's show you the It purchase separately really quickly, because that 11-inch fry pan that sells for $43, you're basically paying $9.95 for that $43 pan. Now that's crazy. Crazy good. That 4.6 quart, sells for $50. So you are getting both pans at $59.95. And Chef, with over 2,100 that have sold at our phone lines already, continuing to really be busy. So many people are coming in, trying your cookware for the very first time. And I know your big fans that are out there are doing some shopping and stocking up today. And why not?
They're smart. They're getting a deal of the century, Marla. I mean, here's the 5-piece utensil set that you'll see me using all hour long. I've got my chopper, my 2 spoons, this beautiful little spatula, and then the turner as well. So I'm gonna pop those down. You saw me throw the eggs in here, Marla. I haven't touched them, right? They should be burnt on, all right? But let's just check it out, because what I can do here, can you see that? See, they are starting to burn, but have a look how I can just move them around and nothing's sticking to the pan. So I wanted you to see that, because, you know, even when you push this cookware to the absolute limit, you're still not going to destroy it. Now, I mentioned to you before, you can steam a whole fish. Rochelle, do we have another steamer? Because I'd love to show everyone that you can actually stack the steamers up. Now, by the way, if you haven't seen this, you guys, you've got to pick up on it. It's a lid rest. So this steamy lid, I just pick it up and drop it in my lid rest, and look at all that condensation running down the front, getting captured by that beautiful lid rest. Now, like I said, if you want to take a second one of these stainless steel steamers, be my guest. You can go ahead and pop it on top there.
Chef, I'm going to chime in there for a moment, because over 600 people have ordered that steamer. It's a great add-on to your order, and it's $3.99 to get that at home on our FlexPay. So if you haven't already placed your order, 600 gone, very, very popular tonight.
It sure is. And here's the deal, Marlo. When your food falls out of your pan, okay, that's when you know you're in business. So you saw me throw burgers in here. I put them in as frozen, by the way. But look, Marlo, I give it a shake and I know nothing's going to stick. Now, these are my grass-fed beef burgers. They are from Australia. We have them. They come to you in a set of 14 or 28. You can pick whichever one you want. Watch how much cheese I can throw on these, because I know it's not going to stick. I know it's not going to burn. Some of you are watching me thinking I'm out of my mind using my stainless steel utensil. Don't worry, you will not scratch it. You won't scratch the cookware, and that is a beautiful thing. Let me grab one of my melamine platters here and show you those eggs that we cooked, and you'll see the volume here. Look at them just slide on out of that pan. You know, and then again, the cleanup is done. And that's what just makes this so unbelievable. I'm going back to the oven, Marla, because I've got so much more to show you. Have a look back here. Woohoo, yes, we've got mashed potato. We've got some pulled pork as well.
Ooh.
You know, there's something incredible. This comes to you in a set of 3, by the way, Marlo. This is my silicone discs. You get 1 big one and 2 small ones. So instead of doing what I'm doing, which is using my towel, you can actually go ahead and get a great grip with that silicone.
Oh, that's smart.
And we've built in that helper handle for you, Marlo, so you can pick it up. Now, the helper handle is brilliant, a little tool, but it also is how these pans interlock, okay? So look at this. You've got the big 4.6 quart. Then you've got the 11-inch saute. See how they just perfectly interlock like that? And look at the weight. I mean, I could hang it off my pinky, Mama. That's how lightweight we've made it. And that's that beautiful aluminum, because we know when you fill this full of food, it is going to get very heavy. Right, let's come back up because I want you to see this roast pork here that we've done. We've done pulled pork. You get the color on it from the sear because of the DuraPan. Then you put a little barbecue sauce and you just go ahead and braise it. This was in for about 2 hours at about 275 degrees. And look at how that pork butt literally falls apart. So, you know, yes, right now the weather's still warm, but in a few weeks' time, we all know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
We're going to be slow cooking. We're going to want to be stewing, deep frying, braising, stir frying. There's so many different ways that you'll be cooking with this cookware, Marlo.
All right, Rocky, let's put up that counter. Let's show everybody how many of these are gone. It's our brand new today's special, new and exclusive. It's called the All-in-One. If you're a big fan of Chef Curtis Stone, look at, you're in great company. I believe that says about 2,400 almost have been sold, just about. So we are off to the races. It's gonna be a great day. And it's all, we're big foodies here at HSN. We love to cook, of course, but it really is about fantastic cookware. And I've said again, this is the highest customer rated cookware that we offer to you. And it really is because of that DuraPan nonstick. Metal utensil safe. If you were curious about baking in this, because you can certainly bake in this, these pans are oven safe to 450 degrees. If you know nonstick, most nonstick is oven safe to 350, 450 here. If you put the lids, 400, all right? But that's extremely high temperatures. Those are the types of temperatures that we typically are experiencing when we're doing cast iron. But it just speaks to the quality of this particular DuraPan. I love that the chef talked about the weight. They're not heavy. They're the forged aluminum, of course. And of course, you've got metal utensils safe nonstick, dishwasher safe as well. Remember, this is your 4.6 quart deep saute. This one pan sells for $49.99. Now your today's special is $59.95. We give you the 11-inch. This sells for $43. So you're looking at over $90 that you're spending $11 and change on your first flex pay. So that's why over 2,400 people have ordered this today's special. I don't blame you. And you get the lid, and you get that expensive tempered lid, the glass lid. These are really heavy duty and the best quality, and the lid does fit on both pans. And you might want to add that steamer insert to your order. A lot of people have. I know at last update, I got about 600 people that have already ordered it, and it fits perfectly. I would definitely highly recommend that you add that. And I love the chef's idea of even being able to stack them. Let's go over colors. Remember, if you open up a new HSN card, you get $40 off. You get this set for under $20. Red, far and away, is the most popular, followed by the black and the stone gray. Then we have the classic blue, your turquoise, your blue slate, and your white. But $12 gets this at home. 2 of the most important pans that you're gonna use to be able to cook starting now throughout the holidays. This is gonna be in your home in over a week. For frying, sauteing, stir frying, and the brilliance here is that it turns into a Dutch oven. I don't know how you came up with this idea, Chef, but I love it. Right?
Isn't it right?
It really is, because it just opens up all sorts of options for us to be able to cook virtually everything and to use this as bakeware.
Oh, so many ways to use it, Mar. I mean, look, I threw cheeseburgers into this pan, and I want you to see, I've left them on intentionally to kind of burn onto the bottom. Now, have a look at what's happening here. See how all that cheese is sticking together? It sticks to the burger. It might even stick to my tongs, but it will not stick to my pan. And that's what makes you so happy. Even when things go wrong in your kitchen, it doesn't matter, because here's the deal. You just go ahead, Marlo, you give that a real quick wipe out, and look, I mean, it looks like it just came out of the box, Marlo. And that's what happens every single time. Yes, you have gorgeous cheeseburgers that are done and ready to roll. But I'm going to make a caramel sauce over here. I just threw some sugar into my pan. In fact, I'll do it right up here in front of you. And then I'm going to throw in some cream and some chocolate. You did the right thing, Dave. I did the wrong thing. I'm coming to you, mate, I promise. I'm making Dave get up and down the ladder. Here we go. Look, guys. Rochelle's baked this beautiful big chocolate cake. Can you imagine baking in this? Of course you wouldn't think to, but I'm just showing you that you can. And of course, watch, you guys, it just pops on out. Absolutely nothing sticks. Again, the cleanup is a wipeout, right? Now, we're gonna cover that beautiful chocolate cake over here. I'm throwing sugar into a pan. Sugar should burn. It's that simple. Parmesan cheese should burn. But I keep doing these demonstrations to show you just how versatile and incredible. Now, while we wait for that sugar to melt, I'm doing my shrimp stir fry here. I've got some peppers going in. Again, no oil and butter. Let me just walk you through why that is so important. I started as the Biggest Loser chef, and what I used to tell the contestants is you cannot cook with oil and butter, because if you do, they're totally wasted calories. Now, 1 tablespoon of oil, I hear you say it, it's only a tablespoon of oil. Guess what? It's 120 calories, all right? Now, that 120 calories a day compounds over the year to be 21.5 cups of oil. That is, and I wrote it down so I didn't forget, 5,000 grams of fat. It's 5,000 grams of fat. It's 11 pounds. How many calories is it, Rochelle? 43,000 calories. You can omit that from your diet. It is so simple by simply getting the right product. All right, now, I threw sugar in here. It should be stuck, but look at it. It literally just beads across. I'll put it up on this side too. You'll see it just fall away from that surface, which is really miraculous, because any pastry chef will tell you, you can't just throw sugar into a pan, it'll burn. You've got to soften it with water first, and then you've got to let that water evaporate. No, 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 no. They don't have the DuraPan. With the DuraPan, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, into that hot sugar, and I'll show you how hot it is in 1 second here when I take a little bit of cream and go ahead and pour that in, and you'll see it bubble away. I'll throw a little chocolate in there, so we'll make like a chocolate caramel sort of a sauce. And even that, by the way, will not stick to my DuraPan. Again, you give that a little shake, wait for that sugar to melt. You've seen me using this for the last 2 hours. It's my 5-piece utensil set, you guys. You get 2 spoons. You also get this incredible chopper, this incredible, I mean, this is, so it's all nylon apart from this. This is silicone, which is the spatula, and you get the turner. So I'm gonna use that one more time, and have a look at this. Look how sticky it is. I mean, that was the sticky caramel and that sticky chocolate. We're gonna let that melt. It'll come together as a beautiful sauce. We give our stir fry a little toss. Let's get even sillier. Let's get Parmesan cheese. Let's burn that onto the bottom. And then I promise I'll shut up, Marlo, because I know you've got to tell them which color's going first. I know that by the morning, I will turn the TV on, I'll check in, I'll look at my computer, and I'll be like, oh, the gray's gone. Oh, the black's already gone, because we are on fire, ladies and gentlemen. If you want a color, now's your opportunity to get it. Don't miss out, because I get those emails all the time from people saying, I wanted the red. The red suits my kitchen, and you'd already sold out of it. So now's your chance to get the color you want, guys.
No, I'm thrilled. Over 2,600 have been ordered. I love that you are doing so many dishes, and that wonderful 4.6 quart caramel apples and that sort of thing, right, for fall harvest. Because of how expansive that pan is, it's perfect for doing all of the fun foods that we love to cook this time of year. Chef, I want to invite everybody in. Remember that this is our finest value of the day. You're getting 2 pans. I want to show that to you if you're just tuning in. I love this. You know, we were doing the math earlier and we were like, oh my gosh, so this is 50 and this is 43. And you know, it always comes down to the last minute about what the pricing is gonna be. So we were thrilled to see that it's $59.95, because this is $50 on its own, 50. This is 43. Now I know the math doesn't add up when you look at the price, but that's like getting this $43 11-inch pan for $9.95. I'll take it. I'll take it, right? Because that's a nice savings. So if you want it, it's all yours. All the colors are available for you. Don't forget the lid comes along with it and the 10 recipes. And we call it our all-in-one. Because you can do virtually everything with this one. And when you put that lid in, I'm gonna put it down here and just put it together, you can see that it easily turns into a Dutch oven, which is the brilliance of this. Even these handles, they just perfectly nest one on top of the next. So for everything from a roasted chicken to a pork to beef, you're gonna be able to create the Dutch oven. Even if you wanted to do it this way, where you've got that larger 4.6 quart and you've got that higher dome, you'll be able to do it. Let me go over the colors and invite you to place your orders. You can say hi to Chef Curtis Stone. We're welcoming you in. We'd love to talk to you. I know that it's Labor Day weekend, but we've got 5 flex all day long on everything on HSN TV and online. Here's your red, here's your stone gray, there's your black, there's your classic blue, your turquoise, your blue slate, and your white. And Chef, with over 2,600 people that have ordered, it's just the start of the day. Throughout the day, you're gonna be revealing some of the new things that you have. And I think it's worth sharing with everybody, Chef, all the food is back in stock. I know you had the burgers earlier.
Everything.
Right, we had the grass-fed ribeyes last hour. The salmon is back in stock. The shrimp is back in stock. So,
Hello, look at these gorgeous. These are the white Pacifics, and we've got that. We've got all the steaks and the burgers. So many incredible pieces of protein. We don't have time to show them all, and they will sell out again, but they all are back in stock for now. Now, what I'm showing you here, Marla, is how you can clean your cookware. Again, you get yourself a towel. Now, can you throw it in the dishwasher? Of course you can. But look at this, 4.6 quarts of pan right there, and I can just throw that in. Let me crank that up nice and high, and let's make a beautiful bolognese sauce. By the way, you can use my grass-fed burgers for that. Over here, Mallow, I burnt some cheese. I had to pull it off because it was setting the smoke alarms off, but have a look at that. And again, even this mallow, I've let it go cold, and it still just wipes out of my pan. You know, it's even stuck on, burnt on, and then chilled on, and guess what? It's still no match for the DuraPan. I've made a chocolate caramel sauce here, Mallow, and I'm going to come over here to my chocolate cake because I want you to see that, again, this sticky, delicious wonderfulness.
Oh,
I can
my
just
gosh.
Can you believe it?
That looks so good.
Oh, Marlo. With all those calories you're saving by using the DuraPan,
Exactly.
you can afford to work once in a while, okay?
Right, and while you're at it, why don't you just add a dollop of ice cream?
You're absolutely right. And look, Marlo, I can wipe that out, and that was the pan that I just did that incredible sticky caramel, and absolutely nothing sticks to it, right?
So, Chef, what do people say is the best part? Do cooking, I mean, obviously the performance in cooking on this, but do people stop you and go, oh my gosh, the cleanup on this cookware is like ridiculously easy?
Marlo, people stop me I go to the farmer's market every Sunday. And it used to be, Curtis, I watch your show, Take Home Chef. And now people say, I've got your cookware. Nothing sticks. Everything won't. And I'm like, I know, I invented it. But it's so cool because you know what? As a chef, you share what you do with people, whether that's cooking for people in your restaurant or whether that's cooking, making a recipe book, or now, for me, making this incredible cookware. I mean, look, Marlo, I've even got these new silicone egg rings. And look, again, you just go ahead, give them a quick little release there, and you get, by the way, you can use it square, or you can just fold it up the other way, and see, I can turn it around and then use it as a round one. They come in a set of 4. We've got eggs and bacon. In fact, Rochelle, hello, little breakfast for us, Rochelle, little midnight snack when this is all over. And we know that those eggs aren't going to stick, right? They just slide right around. So I'm going to sit that to one side because I want you to see the chopper here in full effect. All right, so I've got my ground beef going in. Now my chopper. I can go in and use that chopper. This is just one. And by the way, these patties are still a little frozen, and I can still just get in there and chop it. Even when you're throwing cold meat into this pan, it will still caramelize it beautifully. And I'll jump into the animation, explain it to everybody one more time, Marlo. I know we're getting very, very limited on time here, you guys. So I do want everyone to watch this, though. First of all, we start with forged aluminum because it gives you fast and even heat. The thing that I love so much about this, Marlo, is how strong it is. 5 layers of the DuraPan. You don't find it anywhere else in the world. We're the only people to have it. And the reason it works so well is because of how what we've put into the formation. Then what you go ahead and do is you can cook on electric, on induction, on gas. You need no oil or butter. That's the beauty of it. Absolutely nothing sticks to this cookware, and that's why it's become such a hit for so many people, because they just fall in love with how it works. It's the perfect Dutch oven. You can use it as a saute pan. You're getting that 4.6 quart stock pot, or you could call it a wok. You could call it a deep saute. You can really call it absolutely anything you want. And Marla, I'm going to show you one more time the steamer here, because talk about that fast, even heat. You can see it come to the boil immediately. Have a look even how deep my steamer is, because you drop your steamer on top there, and even big pieces of corn like that aren't any match for it, right? So I can go ahead, drop my lid on. Yeah, I've got about a dozen pieces of corn there. Now, if you wanted to, you were using the lid for something else, let's say, like I was using my lid over there, guess what? That fits on perfectly as well. So I can now use this piece of cookware. Of course, you won't use the blue and the grey together, but you can use this with the steamer. It becomes a lid this way. I can flip it over and use it the other way as well. So it is really just such a versatile, beautiful piece, and you will just fall in love with it like the other 2.5 million people have, Marlo.
You know what? Great point. Well, we've got a clock up on the screen. We are inviting you to shop. It is 5 FlexPay weekend at HSN. What does that mean? Any debit card, any PayPal, any credit card, we accept them all, your bank cards, all of our merchandise on HSN TV and online. You get instant and free FlexPay where you can pay interest-free over time. And how does that work? Well, on your first credit card payment of $11.99 plus tax today, we ship it to you right away. You should actually have this sometime next week, by the end of next week, which is remarkable. And then every 30 days, you'll see the small payment of $11.99 interest-free. So if you love it, I was just thinking when I was listening to you, Chef, I was just thinking, you know, oftentimes we sell sets, like complete cookware sets. And those sets range anywhere from about $159, sometimes upwards of $200. But when you're trying cookware for the very first time, you don't always want to jump into a full set right away. And if for those of you, especially many of you who are new, who've never tried, you know Chef Curtis Stone, but you've never tried his pans. We've talked about how they're customer rated and the satisfaction, and they're #1. But this is such an incredible try me, and to be able to get 2 nice sized pans for this price. And I love this, because outside of a Today's Special, you wouldn't be able to get 2 of the fry pans like this of this size. So we're saying come on in. I know that we've sold about 2,600 of these, 2,900, almost 3,000 people have ordered. And think about what I'm saying now, a 4.6 quart, that's a lot. I mean, think about what a 5 quart or a 5 quart stock pot, 4.6 quart. This one pan is $50. Don't forget to add that steamer insert to your order. And you also get the lid and the $43 11-inch pan. Chef, I did the math on that. You're getting this $43 11-inch fry pan for $9 and change. That's pretty remarkable. It's not quite a buy one, get one, but it's as close as it's gonna get.
Well, I mean, Marlo, you're talking about 2 substantial pieces of cookware right now. This isn't a little try me. This is, yes, a try me price, but this cookware is amazing. Now, Marlo, this is back in stock. These are my spices. We've been out of stock for 3 months. I know there's a lot of people waiting for them. This is the flavors of the world. You get the Hawaiian, the spicy Louisiana, the Italian, and the Mexican. I'm going to go ahead and use the Italian. By the way, we got a couple of emails saying, I wish you put a shaker on them. So I was like, you know what? We'll put shakers on them. No problem. That's what you want. That's what we'll give you. So I'm using my Italian in there because I'm going to do a bolognese sauce. And then I've got a little Mexican spice. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle that over my salmon marlow, which, by the way, no oil or butter in the pan. Now, let me explain how significant that is. 1 tablespoon of oil in your dinner each night, because we're all cooking every night, right? It's only 120 calories, isn't it? And it's only a tablespoon, isn't it? But if you do it every night for a year, guess what? It's this. It's 21.5 cups of oil. It's 1.5 gallons. It's 11 pounds of fat. Now, if I stood here and said, I have a pill, you take this pill and you'll omit 11 pounds of fat, everyone would buy one, wouldn't we? But guess what? You don't need to take a pill. You don't need to be pulled into some weird Ponzi scheme. All you need to do is yourself incredible cookware that doesn't require oil. There's how many calories, Rochelle? I want to tell everyone. 43,000 calories per year in 1 tablespoon of oil. So don't be fooled that 1 tablespoon of oil makes a huge difference. Now, I threw my salmon in. I'm getting gorgeous color on there already. Whether you're cooking fish, whether you're cooking steak, so many beautiful ways to cook, Marlo. I know we've got to move on.
I want to remind everybody before we move on, though, to pick up and add that steamer insert to your order. It's $3.99, and you can add that to your order, and you can see that it fits perfectly into that 4.6 inch. And then look at that closely. Can you see that it has the different levels? So it can fit into most pans that you have. It's the high quality of that stainless steel. And of course, if you'd like to add that, it's a perfect companion to go along with our today's special, and over 800 of you have added that to your order. I always love adding that steamer insert. We, in fact, are now going to be talking about his famous Trivets. By the way, thank you to now 3,000 of you that have ordered our today's special. All the colors remain. It will be available throughout the day, but don't miss it, especially if you love the red, gray, and black. Those have been across the board the most popular colors, and they will be the first to sell out throughout the day. It's going to be a fun day at HSN. Please continue to shop with us for today's special, and thank you to those of you that have placed your orders. Let's talk about the Trivets really quickly. Chef, I've seen you use these in a multitude of ways, and I think that's really what's exciting about these Trivets.
Marlo, there's so many ways, and we've actually got a little video to show you all the ways, but let me show you right now. You get the big one. I drop that down, and then you get these 2 little guys. Now, I use these as the handles because you're picking up hot pans, taking them through to your countertop. Now, yes, it's a great silicone trivet, and you're not going to burn or damage your countertop. But with these 2 smaller ones, you can be going to the oven. You can be, oh, look at this, Marlo. I've got mashed potatoes in here that I totally forgot about. And, you know, you can be going and pulling these out. By the way, we built that little helper handle into the pan for that very reason. Well, thanks, Marlo. Oh, thanks, thanks, Rochelle. I'm going to just go ahead and drop that down. So it's such a beautiful pan, but yeah, Rochelle's absolutely right. Watch this. You guys, mashed potatoes. Imagine mashed potatoes that don't stick. And by the way, no oil or butter put in. I mean, pretty crazy, right? One more thing I want everyone to see here, Marlo, is I'm going to turn my salmon over, all right? Now, beautiful and golden brown, but how do you know when your fish is cooked? How do you know when your steak is cooked? How do you know when your roast chicken is cooked? It's right here. It doesn't require any batteries. It's a kinetic energy-driven thermometer. You give it a shake. Watch what happens. You'll see the temperature come to life. Look, it's nice and warm in our test kitchen, isn't it? You roll it over, pull the probe out, Marlo. By the way, we've put all the temperatures from fish 140, poultry 165, all the different donenesses on the steak right there. Then you go ahead, you push that probe into the center of your salmon, and it's going to give you a digital readout. So it's going to tell you you're looking for 140 and you're only at 100. What am I at so far? Just on 110. So I've got a couple of minutes to go. So you'll never overcook another piece of steak. This will change everything for you. I guarantee you, it just makes you accurate in the kitchen. Whether you know the temperatures or not, we've put them all there for you.
I want to get in there, Chef, because you know we're 2 months away from Thanksgiving. So I think about all the turkeys that are going to be going in the oven in 2 months. All of you are going to be deep frying your turkeys. You want your thermometer, right? Your turkeys, your roast, all the foods that you're going to, you know, Thanksgiving is a big, you know, there's a lot of cooking, and having this thermometer is going to take you, especially when it comes to those turkeys and the roast. So add these to your order. Remember, you never have to buy a battery on these, and they're always popular. We're coming back. The chef is going to be talking about something that he loves and a lot more. Stay close.
I'm on a hunt for the things that make life easier. You know, the products you can't live without. It's all about having the right tool for the right job. Come join me at 7 a.m. to find out what makes me say, now that's clever.
At HSN and QVC, we stand with Black-owned businesses. And in partnership with the NRF Foundation, we are shining a light on Black-owned small businesses with our Small Business Spotlight. Hear their unique stories of inspiration and innovation, and discover exciting products you'll love to shop. To learn more about these Black-owned businesses, visit hsn.com and qvc.com.
There is nothing quite like shopping with a friend.
So pull up a chair and shop with us.
We'll be dishing the scoop on what's hot.
Catch you up on what you've missed.
And share some of our favorite discoveries.
Come shop with us every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Our Happy Place cleaning products
are made with plant-based ingredients,
which means less chemicals in your house, which will make it a happy place. People think, can it work well?
and it does. We chose plant-based ingredients so you're not breathing in fumes. You're not putting as many chemicals where your kids and your pets are touching them.
There's a lot of great benefits to cleaning with our Happy Place products.
If we can get your home clean, that's what makes your home a happy place.
Okay, so these are so adorable. Look at these, they're so cute. All right, before we get into it, okay, I gotta let you know that I am doing something different. I am doing, so it's only on Facebook and it will be on YouTube and Instagram. I'm doing a show and it's called Dish It Up. And this show is all about me inviting some of my favorite friends to cook with me. So behind the scenes, I invited Chef Curtis Stone to actually cook with me. And you've got to check it out. It's going to launch tomorrow about 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. on the East Coast. I haven't even seen it yet, but we cook together and we talk about all sorts of great things, like things that we never talk about on air. It's gonna be on the HSN Facebook page. It's also going to be on Instagram. I'll post it on my page too as soon as it posts. And Chef, are you there? Do you remember we did the Dish It Up? And can I tell everybody what we cooked?
Yes, please.
So you know the chef's favorite burgers, right? This burger that we cooked together is your #1 best-selling burger. You want to tell us more about it?
We call it the Gwen burger because we grind the beef, of course, here, and we do this incredible sauce. But there's about 5 or 6 tricks that if you get this right, I promise you the burger will be just blow your mind.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Pop up at the Grove, Marlo. We'll be there till January. It's called Picnic Society by Gwen. It's a little pop-up restaurant. We're serving the burgers down there, and I tell you, we can't keep up. So if you want to watch that Facebook live with Marlo and I, is it a live? No, it won't be a live because
no, it's good. It's all
10:30 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Right. Secrets.
Yeah, you get the recipe. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. So we're gonna talk about these adorable, oh my gosh, Chef, these are so cute. These little mini meatloaf pans.
And you get all 3 of them. Look, Marlo, what I've done, and I'm just gonna go ahead and turn these over because we've done a little crumb cake, and then I'll just flip them back over so you can see it. And have a look, of course they're DuraPan, so absolutely nothing sticks. So by the way, this was the same cake, but we did one with pumpernickel, one with pumpkin seeds. We did one as a crumb cake, and this one, we've gone ahead. Let me cut into it and show it to you. We've put full of dried fruit and cherries. So people will think that you just made 3 different cakes, but in actual fact, it's the same batter for each one, right? Nothing sticks because it's DuraPan. They're great little mini meatloaf pans. I've got one more little tool to show you though, Marlo. This is my flavor infuser. Look at this. I'm gonna get a little bit of powdered sugar in there. You turn it over, and then you can just go ahead and dust your powdered sugar straight over your gorgeous cakes there.
Ah, that's so great. Well, we have only red and the dark gray for you to choose. I love that these are like personal sizes. Like that's so much fun, right? When you have guests over to your home, like it always makes them feel extra special when they get like these personalized sizes. So whether it's cake or an entree that you're making, these are a customer pick. Everything on the day is on 5 flexible payments. So these are $3.99 to add to your order if you'd like to pick them up. They're fantastic, Chef. We did do little mini meatloaves, but I kind of like the idea of the cakes here and even your own personalized size of your favorite macaroni and cheese. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's some good stuff there. So Chef, what do you have on your end?
Well, we've done some crustless quiches. So little mini frittatas, basically. Look, we've done one here with ham and eggs, and then I've done another one over here with peppers, like a Spanish style with a little bit of ham in. And again, Marla, I'll cut into it so you get to see it. Full of cheese, absolutely delicious. Think about all the different ways that you'll be able to use these, you guys. You just slice on through this. And look, gorgeous in there, and of course the cleanup doesn't exist because it's Durapan, and you know the Durapan promise. We've made a Jell-O. We've filled it full of, this is actually made from champagne, and then we've filled it full of berries. So again, if I wanted to go ahead and cut through this and show you just how wonderful, I mean, look at that, full of gorgeous fruits.
That's so
A little
pretty.
tiramisu. Marla, look at that, gorgeous little tiramisu. Like, I can go through here, lift that up for you, and you can see all the different layers of that tiramisu right there. But again, absolutely nothing will stick. Even a crumble, Marlo, we've done like a little berry crumble. Cobblers are beautiful in this. I don't know about your house, Marlo, but I know a lot of people, by the way, look at how it just falls out. Let me do it so you can actually see it, because absolutely nothing will stick to the Durapan. Even the sticky fruit base here, all you're going to do is push all of that out, and then, of course, it's a wipeout. You know, even the stickiest of sticky caramel, watch it. I'll just literally go in here and just give it a real quick wipe, and look, spotless in seconds.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, Chef, I'm going to get in here because we have Reva from New York that wants to say hello to you. Hi, Reva.
How are you?
Just great. My 3 mini loaf pans arrived, I think, yesterday. So my plan is to use the 3 when I'm using your air fryer seasonings for florets of broccoli and cauliflower, to use that. And then I love the idea of using it for the Jell-O and the fruit. Now, I have your kinetic thermometer. Anyone listening should just grab it because it's a great gift. It's wonderful. And the probe folds under the thermometer, and you have all the information on the thermometer, so it's always there for you. It's on my counter all the time. I have your 5-piece tool set, the nylon tool set, that I love, and the reason I bought that is because, of course, I have a turner and all those other things, except your special design one, but I bought that set because the handles are shorter, and I just used it now to put a piece of my just steamed fish using your Italian seasonings of the world into a Ziploc bag because I had some leftover. And using that turner with the short handle makes it really easy to put into a Ziploc bag for leftovers. I have your oven mitts. I have the roll-up large trivet, which is fabulous. It's across half of my large sink right now. Everything is wonderful. And I want to ask you if you can please make a special pan with your Dora nonstick for the microwave. And I have something by Montel Williams that's a pan that I use, and I've made your delicious culotte steaks similar to filet mignon. I've made that in the microwave in his grill pan. But I'd love for you to create a pan, and just like he did with a glass top. So if you could create that, that would be fantastic. The one I have is round. I preheat it in the microwave for a few minutes. Then I put your culotte, 2 of them in. I get the grill marks, and in maybe 2 minutes, 2 to 4 minutes, and I use the kinetic thermometer, and I've got a beautiful medium rare steak. I also have your farro salmon. So both of those food items are on auto delivery. I'll stop talking now.
I love it. You don't have to stop talking, my darling. Here's the deal. You, like so many people, have turned your entire kitchen into a Curtis Stone kitchen, and the reason is because of this. Look, it works so well. Absolutely nothing sticks, from the mashed potatoes to the corn that I'm just pouring out of here, which I'm baking in the oven. But Reva, thanks for your ideas, darling. I'd never even thought of what you do. But here's what Reva was saying. She uses the air fryer kit, and by the way, you get all 3 of them when you order. It comes with seasoned flour and seasoned panko crumbs. So you could put egg wash in one, seasoned flour in another, and then the seasoned panko, and you can use it to do your fillet of fish or chicken. Reva, thank you, my love. I really appreciate it. We're going to have to keep moving because we've got so much to get through. But that means the world to me that you gave us a
really great call. And I love how Reva has shopped with you for so many different products. So thank you, Reva. I always love hearing from you. All right. Customer pick on the mini loaf pans. If you'd like to have them, you're more than welcome to order. May I give you the measurements on these? They're 6 by 8 by 4 inches. They're 6 by 8 by 4 inches wide. So 6.8 inches long, 4 inches from top to bottom. And then depth-wise, they're just under 2 inches deep. So they're really nice size. I'm not surprised that they're a customer pick. You do have to decide if you'd like to have the red or the dark gray. That's gonna be a hard one to choose from, but those are the choices that we have. And as that clock goes on, hey, can we quickly, Chef, talk about these little nesting bowls that I have in front of me?
Oh, absolutely, I love those bowls. I don't have a set in front of me, Marlo, but the reason they're so great is we've put the measurements on the inside, little rubber feet on the bottom so they don't bounce around anywhere. They really are beautiful, beautiful bowls. And you'll be doing all of your, oh, thanks, Matt. He's just handed them to me now. But there's so many incredible uses for the Marlo and really reasonably priced. I mean, it's less than $10 a bowl, I think, when you get them home, you know, or right around there. Really such a crazy, and I mean, look at the size of these babies. Yeah. You'll use them the time. One more thing, Mel, I wanted to mention to everyone was our trivet, because, you know, here it is, it's made of carbon steel and then covered in silicone. You just roll it on out, and then when you want to pull something out of the oven, this has come straight out of the oven, that goes down, it won't burn your countertop. You get those adorable little, you know, that's just 2 of the sets of 3, and I've put it in another one of my DuraPans, which, by the way, we have a full collection. We've got the 2 sheet pans, Marlo. We've got a 3-piece set of DuraBake. So go shop the whole collection on hsn.com because there's really just way too much for us to get to in this short presentation.
Okay, one more great thing, and this is something that I know that you've been using throughout the show. You call it your Blitz stick, which I think is a fun name for it, but it's actually an immersion blender. This is an immersion hand blender. This is so useful in the kitchen. Here's what you're going to get. You're gonna get the stick body. You're going to get the blending stick with this one. You're going to get the whisk. You are going to get your choice of the black or the red in this one. And it is a great savings. It's $10 off the price. And remember, everything for the entire weekend on hsn.com because of Labor Day coming up. 5 flexible payments. So you get this at home for under $10. So we can start off in the morning with just mixing a nice smoothie with using this immersion blender, Chef.
Oh, you're so right. I mean, look, there's just so many uses for it, Marlo. And what I love about it is how simple and easy it is to take it off. You throw this part in the dishwasher, and of course this one never needs to. Comes with 2 attachments, but let me just get working. So I'm gonna start it off all the way down on 1, okay? Now, this is our low speed, and then when I crank that up, Marlo, you'll see it gets stronger and stronger. Now, if I wanna hit the turbo button, I can hit the turbo button as well. You've made a vinaigrette in literally seconds. You go ahead, remove the top, pop that into the dishwasher, or it can sit up like that, and then you've got a gorgeous vinaigrette or dressing that you'll never buy another vinaigrette or dressing again, and that's really so cool. Now, over here, I've got a pea puree. Same sort of deal, right? You think about it, baby food normally looks like this, right? And I remember it, look at that color, and then let me show you how my pea puree comes out. Now, you want to talk about strength, Marlo? Look at this. I can actually lift that glass off. You know, talk about how strong it is. So whether you're doing mushed peas or whether you're doing a perfectly smooth puree, again, same deal. I'm going to go ahead and pour mine into my little DuraPan, which is also storage. Now, would you rather this one or would you rather this one? I don't know which one I'd be rather.
It's true. And Chef, you know, all hour long you've been talking about you being on The Biggest Loser and being able to eat fresh without buying products that have a lot of preservatives, a lot of artificial products. I think one of the reasons why people love an immersion is that they can make their own homemade mayonnaise, their own homemade ketchup, their own homemade salad dressings, all of pureeing all of your foods, your smoothies, without all of those preservatives, because it's quick, fast, and easy when you have something like this. And I think that's an important point to make. And remember, this is the kickoff to your fall event. And one of the nice things about an immersion blender is all of the great soups that we're gonna be moving into the season with making. And so you need that, especially with the stainless steel, right? So that you can go right over your 5-quart stock pot or right over your 6-quart stock pot and go ahead and use that when you're making your soups.
You sure do. I mean, look, I'm using my jug pans, which, Marlo, we have that in the 3-quart as well as the 2-quart, so you can pick up on those as well. But have a look at this. Into some hot cream with some eggs, I'm going to throw in some chocolate, and again, in literally seconds. Do you hear that? I mean, talk about power. We started calling this an immersion blender. Can you hear it? That's the turbo button, by the way. And I said, it really just doesn't do it justice to call it an immersion blender, so that's why we renamed it as the Blitz stick. We go ahead, we let that melt, and that chocolate will just take another minute. These are actually the puddings that we sell downstairs at Gwen, right? So you go ahead, you pour that in, and then you bake that off, and you've got these gorgeous chocolate puddings that just take a minute to set. If you wanted to do some whipped cream on there, for instance, Marlo, again, let me show you how easy it is to go to take that one off, put this one on. Let me untangle myself down there. And then if I want to whisk cream, now you know how long this would normally take, right? First of all, you'd go and get your big old heavy stand mixer out, and then you get the right attachment, and then you get the cream, and by the time you've got everything out, I've already whisked it. It's done, all right? So it is that quick and simple. So, and that's what I love about it. You can just move so quickly and simply, so when it comes time to sort of dressing these up, you can go ahead and make these cups or jars just so special because you're able to whip the cream in seconds. Over here, I've done a fruit puree. So if you're making your own jams or conserves, which we're getting towards the end of summer, so, you know, all the berries, all the cherries, all of the peaches, all of the nectarines that are coming out of our gardens, you can now make these beautiful compotes. So again, it's just so quick and simple, and that's why I love this. Now, why is this different to any other immersion blender? The truth is, Marlo, it's simply stronger. We put more watts, more strength into it, so it is just way quicker. That turbo button doesn't exist on any of these. And have a look at that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looks so good. So, Chef, we only have about a minute remaining. If you'd like to order it, the red is outselling the black. I do want to remind everybody that with that special promotion, when you open up a new HSN card, you'll get $40 off your purchase. That'll take the price on this to $9.99 because you'll get $40 when you open up a new HSN card. So everything all weekend on 5 flexible payments under $10. Chef, is that cat with you?
It is. I stole her.
Hi,
I called
Kat.
You get your butts out to LA, not because we didn't have chefs we could use, but I just missed them. And I was like, and Rochelle was in my ear too saying, they've got to come on over, Kat, and give everyone away.
I couldn't tell if that was her. Oh, I miss you so much, Kat. And you gotta, where's Rochelle? I gotta say hi. You know how much I love Rochelle.
Rochelle, where are you hiding, darling? Come out and say hello.
Oh my gosh, I miss her so much. Hi, Rochelle.
You know, she is. She's coming out there to see you too, Marlo, but don't worry, we'll be back out
We
soon.
love the whole team. I forgot the gentleman that works with you. What's his name?
Matt and Vanessa.
Yeah, Matt and Vanessa. Hi to the whole team. Well, we're going to wrap it up, Chef. I know that you're going to be here throughout the day. What time is your first show tomorrow? Or later on today?
9 Eastern time. Yeah, this morning, don't forget.
Yeah. 9 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to continue, of course, to offer you that incredible Today's Special. If you missed it, go online to hsn.com. And don't forget to check out Dish It Up on HSN's Facebook page around 10:30 tomorrow morning. The chef is going to give away his secret to his famous Gwen burger. So I can't wait for you to see that. Thank you so much for shopping with me. I've had a wonderful evening with you, Chef. Mwah. Love ya, and have a wonderful day for the rest of the day with your incredible Today's Special. We're off to an amazing start. We're right where we should be with it. It's going to be a fun day.
Thank you, Marlo. It was so good to see you, even all the way from LA. And thank you, everyone, for your orders.
All right, everybody, we'll see you at 9 a.m. Stay tuned for another encore presentation of our Best Buy of the Day.
on a hunt for the things that make life easier. You know, the products you can't live without. It's all about having the right tool for the right job. Come join me at 7 a.m. to find out what makes me say, now that's clever.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
There is nothing quite like shopping with a friend.
So pull up a chair and shop with us.
We'll be dishing the scoop on what's hot.
Catch you up on what you've missed.
And share some of our favorite discoveries.
Come shop with us every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.